Hi everyone, I am Professor Shyamala working in SI University. Today we are going to see about what are the AI tools which is helpful in academic writing. In case of academic writing, if we are writing by ourselves, it will take longer duration of time. This AI tools will reduce the time taking for the academic writing. It simplifies the process and it will make us ease to write the manuscript. Today, we will see one by one what are all the tools which is being used for academic writing. Canva. Actually, this Canva is an infographics and data visualization tool. Whenever we are going for infographics and data visualization, this Canva tool will help us to simplify the complex research data and concepts into digestible, visually appealing formats. Canva allows the researchers to create clear, customizable visualization such as bar charts, pie charts, and line graphs. We can also do scatter plots to effectively convey the data, making it more understandable than lengthy text. If we are providing a lengthy text, reading it and understanding it will take time. But when we are providing in a form of an infographics, it is easy to summarize the research findings, trends, and key data points. It will help the audience to grasp the complex data without needing to dive into technical details. These visual tools make academic research more accessible. Non specialist, policymakers, and interdisciplinary research also. In academic writing, Canva tool enhances the layout and the design of the report, making them easier to navigate and read. Even if you know any concept where you want to draw a concept diagram, if you give it in the form of a query, it can be converted to a drawing. And one of the most important and highlighting features of Canva is you can design the elements, you can change the color variation, font, everything, and it will give a paper polished and professional look. Again, if you give a paragraph and if you want to convert it to a drawings in Canva, it is possible. Just you copy paste the paragraph, convert to a drawing. Still, if you want to change the layout and if you want to change any spacing, fonts, color, all those things, you can do it by using a Canva. Canva as a paid version is also there. You can use the free version by checking it. In our module, one of the module, we are going to see in depth how to use a Canva. You can change the visual elements like colored header, highlight the codes, selecting dividers. You can enhance the readability and it emphasizes the key findings and also conclusion. So finally, the Canva will be used for projecting your content in a good infographic manner. Next tool we are going to see about Writeful. Writeful is an AI powered writing tool designed to help and improve academic writing. This is also a paid tool. The purpose of Writeful is you can enhance your content by both grammar and meaningful text. It can be enhance your writing by offering a real-time suggestion. For each and every paragraph, it will give you a suggestion, feedback based on the existing academic knowledge. It is used to improve the grammar and style of your manuscript. So it will refine the sentence structure, grammar, academic style by providing a suggestions tailored to scholarly writing. It ensures a clarity, precision, and formality which are essential in academic paper. It is also useful for analyzing your writing against a vast database of academic literature, and it will give you a suggestions, improvements to match the tone, vocabulary, and typically used in scholars' work. It can also use to check the language and it will identify the repetitive words, awkward phrasing, and it will help to improve the readability and coherence across your paper. Write will also assist in checking the accuracy of citations and references, ensuring that they are aligned with the required academic formatting like APA and MLA style. Paraphrasing and rewording also can be done in Writeful. It will give you alternative ways to express the ideas while maintaining the original meaning, which is useful when rewording the sentence to improve the clarity. It also helps to structure the paragraphs and sections logically, ensuring the paper flow cohesively from one idea to the next one. Next tool which you are going to see is the ChatGPT. I think most of you are familiar with the word ChatGPT and few they are using for a generic purpose also. Here we will see how the same ChatGPT can be used for refining the research questions and topic selection. Guidance. ChatGPT can assist the researchers in formulating focused, clear, and researchable questions by offering the suggestions and feedback on existing drafts. You have existing drafts. Suppose if you have a queries on it, you can ask the questions and you can get the reliable answer out of it. It can also guide the exploration of relevant topics, and if you want to identify the research gaps in existing literature, and if you want to narrow down your research focus, that can also be done in a ChatGPT. Structuring the paper and organizing the content can also be done in ChatGPT. It helps the researchers to design a well organized outline for their paper, ensuring each section flows in a logical way. It provides suggestions for structuring the introduction, literature, review, methodology, results, discussions, and conclusion, ensuring that the paper adheres to the academic standards and logical progression. To enhance the clarity, precision, and academic style, you can use ChatGPT. ChatGPT improves the clarity and precision of writing by suggesting rewordings, eliminating ambiguity, and ensuring the text maintains a formal academic tone. It helps in refining the sentence and making the content more readable and aligned with scholarly writings. ChatGPT can also guide the researchers in writing a clear methodology and helping to describe the research design, data collection methods, and analysis procedure. It can also suggest ways to effectively present the results and organize the data for the results and discussion, ensuring that the research is presented logically and comprehensively, providing a proper feedback and ensuring academic integrity. ChatGPT can stimulate peer review by offering constructive feedback on paper's clarity, structure, and argumentation. It also helps with proper citation practice, ensuring academic integrity by guiding the researchers on how you have to paraphrase correctly and cite the sources in an appropriate to avoid plagiarism. We cannot take the content as it is from the chat GPT. Yeah, it will show you AI plagiarism. Don't use it for directly writing the content. You use this tool as a guidance, like to find the research gap or to structure your manuscript before going for writing. All those things you can do it from the chat GPT. Next we are going to see about the next AI tools, Grammarly. Here in Grammarly, it is being used again for grammar checking. It is a free tool. If the number of word count is less, you can use it freely. Here, Grammarly is widely used in academic writing to ensure proper grammar and punctuation. It automatically detects errors such as misplaced commas, incorrect verb tenses, and subject verb agreement issues, which are essentially for maintaining the formality and clarity required in scholarly paper. Grammarly provides suggestions for improving sentence structure, making sentences more concise, clear, and academically appropriate. It highlights overly complex and awkward structured sentence and offer a simpler alternative to ensure the writing is more readable and engaging for the academic audience. Grammarly also helps the writers to maintain a formal academic tone by identifying the casual language or that may be unsuitable for scholarly work. It also adjusts the tone of writing to match the requirement of the paper, whether it is argumentative, descriptive, analytical, ensuring the paper meets the academic standards. Grammarly is a plagiarism detection tool which scans the document against a vast database of academic papers and websites, helping the researchers ensure that their work is original and properly cited. This feature is critical in academic writing to avoid unintentional plagiarism and maintain academic integrity. Although Grammarly does not directly generate citation, it can assist by offering suggestion for proper referencing style and ensuring consistent citation formatting throughout the paper. Researchers can also use Grammarly tone and clarity suggestion when writing their reference section and bibliography. This Grammarly tool can be used effectively for rewriting your sentences and improve the overall language of your paper. Next tool which we are going to see is a reference management tool, which is most helpful for your citation and referencing. In our course, we will see Mendeley, how to install it and how to do referencing in Mendeley. Mendeley helps the researchers to store and manage their references in centralized digital library. You can store all your paper, either it is in PDF format or else only DOI. It can extract the paper and it can be stored in a digital database. The users can add the paper, even books and articles directly from academic database also. For example, if you have Microsoft 365, you can go to any of the paper while you're downloading. You can take Mendeley as an extension, and instead of downloading the paper directly, you can add the paper to Mendeley. Even in the paper, even if it is in a reference part also, you can add the paper, or else you can add it manually also by using the DOI. Researchers can categorize and tag references based on topics, keywords, projects, making it easier to find specific sources when writing or revising the paper. Mendeley allows the users to search across references, abstracts, and PDFs, enabling them to quickly locate relevant information for their writing projects. Automatic citation creation is possible in Mendeley, which is one of the standout features. It is able to automatically generate citations in multiple style. I make you clear, suppose you have cited in APA format. Suddenly for a journal requirement you have to convert it into IEEE format. In a single click you can convert it to IEEE format. It ensures a proper formatting and the error in citation and referencing can be minimized by using this AI tool, which saves considerable time and effort for the researchers in preparing the manuscript for submission to the journal or conferences. And one more thing, you have all your paper in database, so again and again there is no need to download the paper or store the paper, and it is easy to search the paper also in the Mendeley based on the year, based on the author, based on the title. You can easily search and you can add the paper in your manuscript. It also helps in preventing the errors and inconsistency in referencing format, which is very important for maintaining the academic integrity. Next tool which we are going to see is about Quillboard. I think some of the people might have heard about the Quillboard. Quillboard helps the researchers in paraphrasing the sentences and paragraphs, preserving the original meaning while improving the clarity. This is a useful for avoiding a plagiarism, rewording a complex text, and enhancing the overall flow of academic writing. In Quillbot, it will ask you like whether you are going for a fluency model, standard one, or you are going for an academic one. Based on your requirement, also you are able to refine and re-sentence your content. The Quillbot refines the sentence structure to ensure academic writing is very clear and concise. It simplifies the complex ideas, making them more accessible while maintaining the depth and formal tone required in a scholarly paper. Quillbot also suggests synonyms for words, allowing the researchers to diversify their vocabulary. This feature helps avoid repetition and enhances the quality of writing by providing alternatives for overused words, adding variety to the text. Quillbot also provide basic grammar checks, ensuring writing is error free. It also adjusts the tone of writing, ensuring academic style remains formal, professional, and aligned with the convention of the scholar's work. The Quillbot also able to summarize the longer article or research paper into a concise summary. This is especially useful for a literature review, enabling the researchers to quickly identify and understand the key point and findings. Without reading the entire paper, it is able to get the extracted information from a paper by using the Quillbot. There is no need of reading the entire document. Easily, you can get the crisp of the document. Next tool which we are going to see about is Turnitin. Turnitin is a plagiarism deduction tool. It will show you finally what is a plagiarism in your manuscript or AI plagiarism in the manuscript. It is just a deducting tool. It will not help you to remove the plagiarism, or line by line it will show you from where the content have been taken, and it will compare the submitted text against a vast database of academic papers, journals, and websites. It identifies the similarities, including exact matches and paraphrased content, ensuring your paper has a originality and encouraging the proper citations. And this is also a paid version of AI application. The Turnitin generates an originality report that highlights text matching from other sources. It also color codes similarities and provide links to the original content, helping the writers to identify the areas which is needing proper citation and ensuring the academic integrity. You can also download the AI plagiarism from the Turnitin. Now, next tool which we are going to see is the consensus. It provides a framework for understanding. Consensus helps to extract the paper. It also helps the researchers by offering a shared foundation of knowledge that they can build on. When researchers understand what is widely accepted in the field, they can ensure their work is grounded in proven theories and findings, making their research more credible and relevant. It also aligns the research with widely accepted views. Researchers can strengthen their argument. Consensus supports their claim, showing that their findings are in agreement with expanded upon the established understanding of the topic. It also helps to identify the areas where the further research is required. By understanding what is generally agreed upon, researchers can also pinpoint the gaps, contradiction, and unexplored area that their own research can address, advancing the field. Here, this methodological approaches provide the researchers with a clear direction on which the research methods are more effective and accepted in the field. It also helps them avoid reinventing the wheel by following the established practices that have been validated by the academic community. Aligning the research with consensus tool increases the likelihood of the work accepted by peer reviewers and academic journals. It shows that the researchers is familiar with the field and is contributing to ongoing conversation and debates, making their work more likely to be recognized and valued. So the next tool which we are going to see is answerthis.io. This answerthis.io is simplifies your work in different field. Like, you can extract the paper which they have worked in your area, and you can chat with the PDF of the reference paper. You will be downloading some of the paper, we call it as a base paper, before writing your manuscript. Instead of reading the whole paper, with the help of answerthis.io, you can help the researchers to find the relevant answer or insight to the specific queries which is related to the academic writing. Researchers could use the platforms to get explanation of complex concept, clarifying the doubts, or find relevant studies to cite in their work. This tool could potentially help in discovering the literature or existing discussions related to the research topic by providing answers from a pool of academic sources or users' contribution. This tool is also used for literature review of the selecting paper. If you are able to chat with the PDF of the manuscript, you can get easily the answer like what is the material used, what is the methodology used, and what is the results they got from this particular using this model, and what is the consistency, what so many questions, whatever comes into your mind, you can ask in the paper and you get the answer out of it. So it reduces the time consumption by you can prevent reading the whole document and get the answer what is required to you. So instead of spending time in reading the papers manuscript, you can get directly the answer by asking a different research question, which help the writers refine their thesis or the research questions or guiding the direction in the paper. So, answerthis.io is also a paid version which offers explanations or expert opinion which could assist in ensuring the information in an academic paper in an accurate and a clear manner. Researchers can verify the validity of certain argument, theories, or methodologies before including them in the writing. If the platform includes a peer or expert review mechanism, answerthis.io might be useful for getting the feedback on early draft of so many things you can do it. For example, you have wrote a manuscript and you can ask the question like how what are all the how to improve it, or after drafting the paper you can it can help to improve the quality of the writing, and you can ask the weakness before submission. The potential weakness can be addressed before submission also. So it is useful for studying other papers, or if you have wrote the paper also you can ask so many questions and you can get the answer out of it. Next thing which we are going to see is a paperpal. PaperPal is an AI powered tool designed to assist researchers and academics in the process of manuscript writing and submission. It can be integrated in a Microsoft Word also. On the process of writing itself, you can refine your sentences and it can enhance the quality of the paper by providing a personalized suggestions for improving your manuscript. Like you can have a language refinement, citation management, and content optimization can be done by using PaperPal. PaperPal analyzes the structure, grammar, and flow of the paper, suggesting edits to make the content clearer and more concise. It also assists in aligning the manuscript with specific journal formatting and submission guidelines, helping the authors streamline the submission process. Overall, PaperPal aids in improving the readability, coherence, and adherence to academic standards for successful publication. Next tool which we are going to see is researcher.life. Researcher.life is an online platform which offers a range of tools. Some 4 or 5 tools are aligned with the Researcher.life. Even a journal finder is also there. When you are providing your abstract title or your paper, it will suggest you some of the journals where you can go about for publishing, and the service to assist the researchers in various stages of academic writing. Its primary role in academic writing includes manuscript preparation. It provides or it helps the author to refine their manuscript, focusing on improving the structure, language, and the clarity of the content. This includes grammar and style suggestion to enhance the readability and ensure the manuscript meets publication standards. The platform aids the researchers in selecting the most appropriate journal for their work, offering recommendation based on manuscript content and the targeted audience. It helps the author to understand the journal scope and impact, optimize their chances of getting acceptance can also be done. Here, it also helps the author to navigate the peer review process by offering the guideline and support for submitting the manuscript. It addresses the reviewer's comment and making revision effectively. This also streamlines the submission process and improves the chance of successful publication. Here in researcher.life, you can create and integrate high quality graphs, charts, and figures into academic papers. It also helps and provides guidance on selecting the right type of visualization for presenting the data, ensuring the clarity and the readability of the paper. The next tool which we are going to see is also a citation management tool. Like Mendeley, it is also one of the citation management tool. But you it can be simplifying the process of creating, organizing, and formatting. It helps the researchers to generate accurate citation in various styles. When we work on Mendeley and also BibGuru, I personally recommend Mendeley because all your database will be kept safe. Even you can access using your mail ID, and in online also you can take the manuscript which you have um, stored in the database. We can go for here also, you can change the APA, MLA, Chicago, whatever the citation styles you want, and you can also store books, articles, website, and other sources. Here in BibGuru ensures that references are correctly formatted. It also saves the time and reduces the risk of errors. Additionally, it allows the researchers to organize their references, making it easier to manage the sources throughout the writing process. By streamlining the citation creation and organization, BibGuru enhances the efficiency of academic writing and ensures compliances with citation standards. Next tool which we are going to see is a napkin, which is an idea organization and structuring tool. Napkin allows the researchers to quickly jot down and organize their thoughts, helping to structure their research paper effectively. Maybe you can use it at the early stage where you start your manuscript. Your ideology have to be converted to a structure, and it have to be organized in a proper way for writing the manuscript. It aids in drafting the outline, planning the section, and organizing the key points before you are starting the manuscript. It also helps the researchers to maintain a clarity and flow throughout the writing process. Napkin also helps in streamlining drafting process, allowing the researchers to focus on content creation rather than formatting. It also supports the revision process, making it easier to track changes, manage feedback, and also it incorporate revisions into the manuscript. The next tool which we are going to see is maintain Foci, Meta Infoci. So, Meta Infoci plays a crucial role in academic writing by aiding the researchers in visualizing the complex data. This tool, again like Canva, it can use it to generate figures such as citation network, co-authorship map, and research trends, allows the author to present their data clearly and effectively. This also helps in conveying the complex information in a more digestible and engaging manner. Figure creation can be done for a bibliometric analysis. The researchers can use meta-info-C to create figures that represent bibliometric and scientometric analysis. This is bibliometric and scientometric analysis is one type of review paper writing where it takes the help of the Scopus and WOS database. It allows the generation of charts, graphs, and diagrams that showcase the citation pattern, research collaboration, and the evolution of a specific field. These visual aids are essential for academic papers, especially in the results and discussion section. Improve the platform helps transform raw data into a meaningful visual figures, enhancing the clarity of the research findings. By turning complex relationship into a visual representation, meta-infosys enables better understanding and communicate the key insights, making the research more impactful and easier to comprehend further. Meta-infosys also offer customization options for figures to meet specific journal requirement, such that you can, if you want to adjust the resolution also, you can do it. You can change the color schemes, figure size, all those things is possible by using this particular application. This ensures that the visual elements align with the publication standards, improving the chances of acceptance of the academic paper. It also helps to support the research trend visualization. Researchers can use meta-infosys to create visuals that highlights emerging trend, key authors, and influential papers in their field. These figures not only support for narrative of the researchers, but also it provides a visual evidence of the academic landscape, enhancing the depth and the quality of the paper. Next tool which we are going to see is diagram and flowchart creation using Lucidchart. Lucidchart, it is also a schematic illustration application where the Lucidchart plays a vital role in academic writing by helping the researchers to create clear professional diagrams and flowcharts to represent a complex process systems and relationship. Whether the illustration is experimental setup, data workflow, or conceptual models, Lucidcharts allows for the creation of a visual aids that enhance understanding and communication within the research paper. Visualizing research models. Researchers can use the Lucidchart to visualize the theoretical model, frameworks, hypotheses in their academic work. These visuals help the clarity of abstract concept and make them more accessible to the readers, improving the paper's overall clarity and the coherence. So, Lucidchart also assists in organizing the ideas, data, and research findings. Suppose if you have any research findings in the form of a table, you can convert it to a structured visual formats such as mind maps or concept diagram. This helps the researchers to organize their thoughts during the writing process, ensuring that the paper follows a logical structures and that key points are highlighted effectively. Collaboration and feedback by using the Lucid chart can be facilitated between the researchers, co authors, and mentors. It also allows a real time editing and feedback on visual elements, ensuring that all the stakeholders are aligned on the representation of ideas and process. This collaborative features streamlines the development of figures and diagrams that are essential for academic writing, enhancing the clarity and readability by transforming complex data and ideas into a clear, concise diagram. Lucid charts also improve the readability of academic papers, enable researchers to present information visually, which is especially important in the field that involve intricate data analysis, system design, or scientific experiments, making the research more accessible to the readers from the diversified discipline. So far, we have seen about 15 tools, AI tools, which is being used in academic writing, which enhances the academic writing process and reduces the time consumption. The next another 15 tools. We will look into it in another session. Thank you for listening. And further, in next coming, we will have a hands-on directly how you have to um, do it. We will be looking into it later on in the forthcoming session. Thank you for your favorable support.